You see, this is why Scarlett Johansson should be a Terminatrix. She does that robotic talk, movement type shit very well. So, Lucy is about Scarlett Johansson's character, Lucy, who gets a packet of drugs sewn into her body. When the drugs are accidentally released, they begin to unlock the full potential of her mind. Basically, we're watching her in this movie reach 100% of her full mind control. And each time we do, she does something awesome. Okay? And it's great to see. As well as trying to get back at the drug dealers that put the drugs in her body in the first place. This movie is extremely odd, but it's extremely cool. I love Lucy. Get that? I love Lucy. I do. This movie is good. Very, very good. And Luc Besson does a good job in directing this movie. As well as trying to basically put in the metaphors that Morgan Freeman is like narrating, like the animals and the wildlife and the stuff like that. That was kind of a weird touch to it, but I kind of like it, especially at the beginning of the movie where Scarlett Johansson sees these bad guys, and when she thinks about it, they turn into like tigers or something. It's weird. You gotta see it to know what I'm talking about, but it's very, very different, and I appreciate that. And Scarlett Johansson does a great job at this type of role, especially since she just came off a role where she acted like a robot in the first place called Under the Skin. So when she actually does start unlocking stuff and she starts talking like a robot, it's kind of awesome. Morgan Freeman also does a good job with what he's given, but he's not given enough screen time, if you will. I wish they would have gave him a little bit more to do. He seems kind of wasted. Kind of, slightly, but I mean, I get he has enough that he has to do, kind of, but I kind of think they should have put a little bit more of him in the movie. But I'm not going to complain about that though. The action in this movie is pretty good. I mean, Scarlett Johansson's fucking flipping people around like they're fucking Inceptions and shit. She's throwing people through walls, and she's fucking using the force on their minds and shit. It's like, what the hell, man? She's like turning into Spock a little bit. She just take the hands and just go, like, yeah, I'm reading your mind, bitch. But yeah, a very original concept. I know a lot of people are comparing it to another movie which I will not name, because this movie and that movie are two completely different things, sort of. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna call them as their own movies, because they both have their own meanings and morals, but just like a very similar thing, but they're not. So I don't know why people keep comparing it to that movie, but I'm not gonna do it. This is a fun, entertaining thrill ride from start to finish. I loved it. I was intrigued by it. I was waiting for this movie to come out, mainly because I like Scarlett Johansson, but also because of this premise, because it was something different for once. And for that, I gotta give it to Luc Besson, because he always surprised me in every movie he likes. I like Luc Besson as a director. He has not let me down yet. And for that reason alone, I'm gonna give Lucy a B+. Let me know what you guys think about Lucy down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? This is a very odd movie for people, so I'm not sure if everybody's going to grasp to this movie, especially the way it's filmed and probably edited and the way it's shot. But it's a good movie, so give it a watch. And let me know what you think about it, and I'll catch y'all later.